Did you know that pharmaceutical giants like Pfizer, Moderna, GSK, and Cigna are actively looking for partners that could help them extend their clinical trials across the globe? If you were a principal investigator working with one of these companies, you could be managing a clinical trial project to the tune of millions of dollars. Clinical research is one of the rare professions that gives you the opportunity to work with a pharmaceutical company that is based anywhere in the world, while you are working in any part of the world, earning sometimes 10 times what you're now earning on your current job. And if you are a healthcare professional or a biomedical scientist, you need just a couple of months to become a certified clinical research professional. My name is Godfrey Eso. Before moving to the United States in 2017, I had worked in Cameroon for 15 years as a clinical pathologist, lecturer, and higher education manager, including 7 years with the Ministry of Public Health. In 2018, I assembled and led a team of health professionals and scientists based in Canada, USA, United Kingdom, Switzerland, India, South Africa, Nigeria, and Cameroon to create the Clinical Research Equity Agency. Our mission was to promote diversity, inclusion, and equity in clinical research. Our initial strategy involved offering consultancy services to pharmaceutical companies to help them develop diversity and inclusion strategies for their research, following the guidelines provided by the Food and Drug Administration and other regulatory agencies. But it soon dawned on us that one of the most critical factors responsible for the lack of participation of developing country populations and minority communities in clinical research is the shortage of clinical research competencies among professionals from these backgrounds. And this is how our training program came about. In the past, pharmaceutical companies and contract research organizations used to hire doctors, nurses, and biomedical science graduates and train them in-house to work for them as clinical trial monitors. It is only in recent years that clinical research has emerged as a professional discipline on its own. But companies and educational institutions are still struggling to put together a curriculum and a training approach that meets the need of the rapidly evolving market. On the one hand, you can hardly find clinical research competencies in the curriculum of medical schools, graduate medical programs, and health professions institutions. What this means is that medical graduates, health professionals, and biomedical science graduates lack the competencies that are required to fill the job needs that exist in the domain of clinical research. On the other hand, many training programs focus entirely on specific job tasks such as clinical trial monitor or clinical data manager. Our training program at Clinirea Global Institute is one of the first in the world to develop a comprehensive package that prepares you as an all-round clinical research professional capable of working in any domain where there is need. We have used the core competency framework developed by the Multi-Regional Clinical Trial Center at Brigham and Women's Hospital and Harvard to build this program. This framework constitutes 8 domains and 54 skills. Here are the 8 domains: scientific concepts and research design, ethical and participant safety considerations, investigational product development and regulation, clinical study operations or good clinical practice, study site management, data management and informatics, leadership and professionalism, communication and teamwork. So when you complete your training, you actually embody these 8 domains and the 54 skills that are included, meaning that you can work as a principal investigator, a clinical research coordinator, a clinical research monitor, a clinical data manager, a regulatory affairs officer, or a clinical project manager. You can work with a pharmaceutical company, you can work with an academic institution, you can become a research consultant working for yourself, you can become a research contractor for a pharmaceutical company. The opportunities are endless. When you complete a training program put together by an organization or institution and taught by a carefully selected team of professionals, there is a high chance that you will graduate as an outstanding professional. That is what you are looking for. But at Clinirea Global Institute, we do even better. We have introduced a disruptive approach to teaching and learning that makes it possible for you to complete your curriculum by taking courses from the best professionals in the best academic institutions around the world. You will be taught by Johns Hopkins University, Geneva University, Amsterdam University, Cape Town University, Yale University, Virginia University, Stanford University, and a host of others. And when you complete a course with each of these institutions, you will be awarded a certificate. Here is the power of these certificates. They are shareable and verifiable. All you need to do is share a link of your certificate on your LinkedIn profile. And the hiring partners that are looking for these specific skills will already know that your skills, your competencies are trustworthy. That is how you pop up above the masses. Our professional certification that we issue at Clinirea Global Institute is complemented with our mentoring program that prepares you to become a published scientist if that is your interest, or to become a conference speaker if that is your interest. If you're looking for internships or job placements, we have a mentoring program for that as well. And here's the big one. We have a coaching program that prepares you to be able to set up your own clinical trial site and win a research contract with a pharmaceutical company. So whatever your career ambition is, we have a package for you after you complete your training and certification. Because it is owned and managed by a team of professionals from developing countries, Clinirea is the world's leading organization that tackles the domain of diversity, equity, and inclusion in clinical research from a developing country perspective and experience. When you study with Clinirea Global Institute, you will graduate with an extra set of skills that makes you most suitable for the role of diversity and inclusion manager, which is a role that most pharmaceutical companies have need for, but very few people have the competencies to fill. On behalf of the dynamic team at Clinirea, I welcome you to our training program. I strongly encourage you to enroll today and start this new adventure. When you sign up, you will have 7 days free. During this period, you will be able to explore our entire catalog, preview all our courses, take even one certificate or two if you can, entirely free of charge. We will start charging you only after your free trial, so you have the freedom to unenroll during this period if you so choose. But I promise you, you will not want to do that. As soon as you enroll, we will offer you a gift right away. That is a free copy of the core competency framework developed at the Multi-Regional Clinical Trial Center at Brigham and Women's Hospital and Harvard.